Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have my Project Pan update for May. I guess it's May now. I feel like this update really snuck up on me, and last update I felt like I made a ton of progress. I felt like March went by really slowly and I wore a lot of makeup. This month I wore makeup a decent amount, but I don't know. I have two really exciting updates to share this time, and then everything else is just kind of like meh. I don't know, but let's just go ahead and get started. So first update is on this Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I did continue to make some good progress on this. I feel like I've made about the same amount of progress on this every month, and this has been in my project since January. I think that in this video I want to start setting some clear goals for what I want to accomplish by my next update. So one goal that I have is to actually finish this by my June update. So that'll be around June 7th is when I've been posting these updates, is on the 7th. So I think that by June 7th, which is a little over a month from today, I want to be finished with this. So I think I'm gonna try to just exclusively use this as my foundation unless I have a reason not to, or unless I'm just not wearing foundation that day. But I feel like I can do that because I only have about that much left, and that's about as much progress as I've made each month. It's getting a little bit harder to get a full pump out of here when I pump it down. There've been like some air bubbles and stuff lately, so it's definitely getting down there, and I think that that's a realistic goal, is to finish this by my next update. So wish me luck, but I am excited to see this go. I've had it for over a year now, and it says that the shelf life is 6 months. I don't think that's accurate. I mean, it smells fine, it performs fine, it hasn't been breaking me out or anything, so I'm not concerned about that, but I do want to go ahead and finish it up because it's the oldest foundation I own. I think I've had it since maybe last March, so a little over a year. Next product that we have in the project is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo contouring palette. I really didn't make a ton of progress on this month because I've been really focusing on my Lolo Sculpt and Glow contour duo. This I also added into the project last update, and so I've been focusing a lot on this because this is what I really want to use up the soonest. I did make a little bit of progress on the lighter side here. I've been using that kind of to clean up my contour, not so much as an under eye setting powder anymore, just because I kind of realized I didn't love it for that purpose. So I've just mostly been using it to clean up my contour. I haven't used it a whole lot, honestly, and the contour I really didn't use very much this month. Maybe I used it once or twice, but I think I've decided I would like to actually remove this from my project pan just for now until I finish up this Lolo duo, because I would rather just focus on one at a time. This one is getting really close to being done, so I'm gonna take this out of the project for now. Next we have the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in the shade Continuous Almond. This is what I've been using as my eyeshadow primer pretty much since the beginning of 2019. Ever since I started trying to pan it. And kind of same as with the foundation, I have been making kind of the same amount of progress on this every single month. There was one month where I made a little bit less, but for the most part it's like the same little measurement every single month. And so it's going pretty well. I feel like it's getting kind of small. I don't know how far down I'll be able to sharpen it, but we're getting there. I've completely sharpened past the word hour, and now we just have Made to Last, if that means anything to you. But this is just one of those like slow and steady products. Sure, it'll take me a few more months to finish it, but I'm really happy with my progress. I don't feel like I need to set any specific goals for this month. Next we have kind of a bummer, and this happens a lot with this product, so just it's not that big of a deal, but this is the Milani lip liner in the shade Spice. It's super tiny. It's been super tiny for a while. I made a ton of progress on this last month, but this month I made no measurable progress. I may have worn this once this month, maybe once or twice, but I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. But I do know a lot of the lipsticks that I was wearing this month in my 4 weeks 4 lipsticks project, 3 out of those 4 were lipsticks that wouldn't really go with this. It was only the first one that I could wear with this one, and so I just didn't wear it a whole lot. It's fine. I think I'm gonna try to set a goal for myself for this next month to wear this. Let's say I'm gonna try to wear this 5 times this next month. I think that's a good amount of time. He'll be able to make some good progress on it. So yeah, there's a concrete goal that I'm gonna set for that, and I think that that'll help me kind of keep the ball rolling on that one. And then for my lipsticks that I'm focusing on this month, I know that at least one of them, the Bite lipstick in Chai, will go really well with this. So that'll be an easy way to incorporate it. So here's one of the 2 exciting updates that I have this time. I finished the Pacifica Sandalwood perfume. This is a rollerball perfume. I've been working on this since January. When I started the project, we were up here, and a lot of the marks wore off, and I tried to mark them back where they were, but one of them I lost. So, but last month I think I was right here. I had maybe like 3/4 of an inch left of this, and I pretty much finished it off today. There's like a tiny bit left in the bottom that I can't really get out. But I really enjoyed using this. It's just a nice, fresh, pleasant scent. It looks like they've discontinued this scent, which is kind of a bummer because it's a really nice scent. I don't know why they would do that, but it's fine. I enjoyed using it. I'm not a fan of the rollerball, I've learned in panning this, because it just gets kind of gross and cloudy in there. So I don't think I'd buy anything in this format again, but I'm glad to see it go. Now I don't own any perfumes, which is kind of weird. I'm not much of a perfume wearer, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that was the only perfume I owned, and it's done. The second exciting update has to do with the Lolo Sculpt and Glow contour duo that I was just talking about. So, drum roll please. I finally finished the highlighter in here. Isn't that crazy? I have been working on this since, I think when I first started trying to pan this was last summer. So I've been kind of working on it for a whole year, and then I paused on it at the end once I finished my 2018 project pan, and then I just added it back in April. I think it was April. Was it April? I'm pretty sure it was this last update. So I've been basically working on this for almost a year, maybe like 9 months. And before that, I obviously had used it a lot anyway. So I am very proud of myself to have finished that up. I repressed it twice throughout the course of its life, and finally finished it this last time. I actually just used it for the last time today, and I pretty much finished it. There's like a tiny bit left in the corners there, but I may try to scrape that out. We're just left with the contour now, which I'm also wearing today, and I want to finish that too. This is like my next big thing that I want to finish, and this has already been repressed once. I'll probably repress it again soon because it's getting closer to the edges again, but that's exciting. I can't believe I finished that highlight. I think that's the first powder highlight I've ever finished. I have finished like a deluxe size of a cream highlight before, but I've never finished a powder highlight, so that's really exciting. Very proud of myself. Just saying. Okay. So the next product we have is a couple of blushes. So if you recall, last month I did add 2 blushes into the project, and I'm sure some of you guys thought I was crazy, but my reason behind it was, so I have 2 blushes in my collection that I really want to start seeing some good progress on. One of them that I really want to finish. And I felt like if I put 2 in the project, I could like alternate between the 2 and I would get less bored, and I feel like that's been working pretty well. So the first one I'll talk about is the Brooke Cosmetics blush in the shade Sweet 16. This is another one of those products that I've been working on since like last year, probably since a year ago. And it looks like, let's see, how much progress did I make on this? So looking at the picture, it looks like I didn't make a whole lot of progress, but I think I expanded the pan a little bit and I got a little bit closer to that edge right there. So that's fine with me. This is the blush that I really want to use up. My goal is to use this up and have this finished by the end of 2019. So we have like 7 months to do that. I think that's reasonable. This is like the tiniest blush I own, and it still takes forever to use up. I don't know, man. Blushes are the hardest thing to pan. The other blush that I added last month was the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. I still haven't hit pan on it. I don't know how close I am. There is a little bit of a dip in there, and I feel like I've been using this one even more than I've been using the Brooke Cosmetics one. Now keep in mind, I haven't been wearing makeup a ton this month, especially these past couple weeks, but I'm wearing which one am I wearing right now? I'm wearing the Wet n Wild one right now, and this one is nice because I can kind of take it up and almost use it a little bit as a bronzer. I also have that Lolo contour on, which I took kind of on my cheekbones and up to my forehead, but this I also kind of blended. First I blended it, just onto my cheeks where I normally apply blush, but then I kind of fluff it up around the temples a little bit too, because it is kind of a bronzy color, and it works really nicely for that. So I'm able to use a little bit more of it because it almost functions as like a blush and bronzer. And sometimes I've even used both of these, like this one on the apples of my cheeks and then this one a little bit more kind of on the temples and that sort of area. So I feel like it's going well. I even wore this as an eyeshadow the other day and it was very light for an eyeshadow, but just another way to use it. So that's my progress on those. I feel like I didn't make a whole lot of progress on them, but we're just gonna keep going. I feel like next month, I feel like I kind of go like every other month. I have a really strong month with project panning, and then like last month I felt really good about all my progress on every single item. This past month I felt like I didn't do so well on everything. I kind of slacked off a little bit. Maybe I got like too comfortable with the amount of progress I made the month before, and I kind of just like didn't really focus on these things all that much. But I feel like this next month, since I didn't have a great month this last month, I think that next month will be even better. So I don't know, that's just my theory. Last month we also added the Nude palette from theBalm into this project, and it's been going okay. It's been kind of hard to focus on it in addition to my eyeshadow roulette series that's been going on, but I would like to keep this in the project until I have hit pan on Flirty and Faithful. Those are the two shades that I have the biggest dip in right now, and I feel like I really thought I was gonna hit pan on at least one of those this month, and I just didn't. But I have a different gold eyeshadow in my eyeshadow roulette right now, so but this is what I have in my inner corner, and then I have the other gold on my lid. Totally unnecessary to use two different golds on my eyes, but I'm just trying to use it for anything I can. But what I've been doing is whenever I am doing my eyeshadow, I'll take this out first and lay it down in front of me, and then I'll start using whatever other eyeshadows I'm using, and then I usually end up dipping into like at least one of these shades. Usually it's the shade Fearless, which is like the matte cream color. Usually at least use that on the brow bone, and then sometimes I might dip into something else. So it kind of helps to just like have this sitting in front of me while I'm doing my eyeshadow, even if I don't end up using it. Sometimes I end up using it because it's kind of just a lot of neutral staples in here. So that's how that's going. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't hit pan on either one of those shades yet, but I feel like next month will be the month, because I mean, I seriously, I don't know where the pan is. Because it's gotta be really close. But yeah, there's that. Not too much exciting to say about that right now. Okay, I just realized I forgot to tell you about the Alba Botanica body lotion. This is their Daily Shade SPF 15 lotion. So I made probably about 2/3 compared to what I made in progress last month. Definitely want to make a point to wear this more often this upcoming month because it's starting to get more sunny in Seattle. Obviously this isn't something I'd wear when I'm spending like a lot of time outside, but on just a regular day where I'm spending most of my day inside, maybe I'm driving somewhere and then coming home, like not spending a lot of time in the sun, I feel like SPF 15 is a good amount, and I do kind of reapply it throughout the day, especially to my hands and stuff and just any part of my body that's exposed. So I did okay this month, but I definitely didn't remember to wear it every day, so I definitely want to do better on this next month. So we are left now with 8 products in the project since I finished the Pacifica perfume and I've decided to remove the Wet n Wild Contour Duo. I think I've decided I want to leave it at 8 for now because I feel like I definitely have my work cut out for me, especially wanting to finish the foundation this month. And also, what are my other big goals for this month? I'd like to repress this contour for a second time, so I'd like to make a lot more progress on that. And let's see, what else do I want to do? I think another goal would be to hit pan on the Wet n Wild blush and also on those 2 eyeshadows in the Nude palette. And then the final concrete goal would be to use the Milani Spice lip liner at least 5 times. So I feel like I've really got my work cut out for me, especially now that I'm like setting those goals. And so I think I'm gonna hold off on adding anything new into the project at least this month. I feel good, like I feel like I'm happy with the 8 products that are here. I can't really think of anything at the moment that I really want to add in, so I'm good with that. So yeah, wish me luck. Definitely want to like buckle down this next month and like really start seeing some good progress. So let me know your tips for using up blushes, because I'm like looking at both of these blushes like, how am I gonna do this? I think the #1 tip is just like wear makeup more often. And if I could wear makeup every single day, I would. It's just that some days I don't have time. And so maybe this month I'm just gonna try to like make more time for playing with makeup because I enjoy it anyway, and I love wearing makeup and you know, experimenting with different things. So I'm gonna try, but that is it for my update this month. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how your project pans are going. I know a lot of us are doing either year-long project pans, or a lot of people are doing various seasonal project pans, so definitely let me know how yours is going. Let me know what tips you've learned along the way, and I think that's it for today. I will talk to you guys next time.